So what is so bad about a digital ID? Did you know that 86 million Vietnamese have been debanked? They no longer have access to the funds in their bank because they refuse to give up their biometric information to the government for a digital ID. Did you know that in January, the UK was supposed to go on to digital ID? 3 million people signed a petition. You probably saw some of the videos on the social media, but those have since been washed clean. I don't see them anymore. There are marches, there are protests. People are refusing to get a digital ID and encouraging their neighbors to do the same. How did England respond? Well, they said that by 2029, you will need to get a digital ID. They're going ahead with their plans to force people onto the program of giving up their biometric information in a digital ID. So what's so bad about a digital ID? Today when I was at Safeway, because I shop there, I noticed that there was a little tag at the bottom of, I buy cat food. And so they have the regular price off. It's $26 off. And underneath is a little red tag that gives you an additional $3 off. Well, I couldn't get the $3 tag to work, so I took a picture of it. I took it up front thinking, oh, there's some mistake. Well, what I found out was I may only have that extra $3 off one time within this certain time period. And it crossed my mind that with a digital ID, the government could say, well, no, you've had enough time on your screen. We're going to turn that off now for you. Or they could say to you, no, you don't get to buy a new car because you already have a workable car. And the car you want is gas powered, so we don't want you to have that. So you're not going to be able to buy that anyway. Or they can track you. The government can track you wherever you go. You would have no right to privacy. And I was thinking that when I was refused the coupon and thinking back to what's happening in England and what's happening in Vietnam, that the digital ID, it would make it very easy to say no to someone or to debank someone, just like the Trumps were debanked when the president, like overnight, they were debanked. And I think that's why the Trump family went into cryptocurrencies to protect their businesses. But overnight, they were debanked from all of their banks. And so you can see that if the Trumps can be debanked overnight, and I can't have my coupon, how easy it would be if the whole nation was on a digital ID, how easy it would be to control them. Even now in England, if someone has a social media post that is not liked, they could be, arrested and have been. A woman recently was arrested outside of an abortion clinic, not because she was loudly protesting, but because she was silently praying. Digital ID would be an additional way to control that person. So as we are thinking about this, it's already happening in other nations. And while for a short time, our president seems to be silent about it, and had signed an executive order that businesses would have to accept cash, that we need to consider how we're going to manage this part of our lives when it comes to us.